ban, gone forever. Ban, gone forever. I don't what gone forever. I don't what gone. Fucking bullshit.
In regards to upcoming rewards, all right? In regards to upcoming rewards,
all right,
we got to figure out what we want to do, because yesterday I came up with a new idea instead of just doing DSP tries it food constantly, and everyone shot down the idea and said it was terrible. All right? But then when I asked, what's an alternative?
first of all, you're the content creator. This guy is here to provide you with content, and now he needs the audience to figure out what content he's going to do because he's officially out of ideas. Yesterday, he went on stream thinking that he's got this cool idea. He even tweeted about it the night before, being like, I've got this idea. I've got a predominantly male audience. The guy comes on stream and goes, guys, how about this? As a reward, I can review cologne every 10, 15 goals hit. So every time you guys give me $1,500, I'll come on stream and tell you how this cologne smells and what to look out for. And we can talk about cologne and I'll review it. So his idea as a reward to give back to his audience is to now buy expensive cologne and review it for his gaming audience as a reward for supporting him, right? This isn't even separate from DSPGaming, DSP Throwback, whatever. He wants to do this on his gaming streams. So like he would interrupt his gaming stream, be like, we hit the reward today, guys, and review cologne. Like who cares about that? So it was obviously the worst idea ever. And then like a couple days ago or a week ago, his first idea was, we could do a closet cleaning stream, guys, where every $100 that you give me, I'll put on a vest and we'll retire them. It's like, dude, nobody wants to see you clean out your closet that you've been stacking up boxes in there for years, literally just junk boxes. I mean, he opened up his closet and you could see like the $250 headphones or the neck phone box, whatever he's got. So he's just got like boxes and nobody wants to see that. It's such a money grab for this guy to just take your money and do as little as possible. Go clean your closet on your own time, bro. Nobody cares that you keep your house a mess, that your kitchen cabinets are falling apart, that your bathroom doesn't work. Go fix that shit and stop talking about it. The content creator is officially out of content to create. And here he is now looking to his audience to suggest him ideas, what to do instead of the cologne. But every idea that anyone in this chat has given him, he's shot down and probably thrown an insult or two at the person suggesting it. But let's see what he talks about when we talk about the viewer suggestions.
No one came up with anything viable whatsoever. It was all stuff that we've already been through that we know we can't do. Go to another room of your house and vlog. No.
Why not? Right? Why not? The only reason I think that he won't do this is because he knows his house is in disrepair or it's just not kept up well. Like, that's the only reason. He thinks people are going to get the layout for him sitting in his living room or in the kitchen doing a cooking stream with Kat or something like that. Although Kat is clearly, she's either not there or she doesn't want to be on it. Because let's be real, he ordered DoorDash yesterday or Uber Eats or whatever for the pickle menu and literally only ordered for himself. But he ordered at the end of his stream, so Kat clearly would have been home. It seemed a little fishy to me. But I just think he knows that his house is in awful shape, my guess. And so he doesn't want to do any other room. Like, he already said on a stream recently that he wants to do his kitchen cabinets or something, or they're peeling, or the guy went on stream recently talking about how he wanted to fix up his kitchen, or his kitchen cabinets were peeling, or the paint was coming. I couldn't remember exactly what he said. I should have clipped it, but...
Go cook in your kitchen. No.
Why not? You cooked... Oh, wait, I know why. See, DSP wants to be a food critic, right? He wants you to take him seriously for the meals that he's reviewing, mostly fast food. But the guy can't even cook. He doesn't even cook his own food. So who's going to want to tune into a guy that relies on his wife to make food because he doesn't even know how to make a tuna sandwich?
IRL content. No. Do fan online lobbies. No. These are all things we've already discussed. You know why we can't do them. I'm not going to risk things because you want me to basically do stuff that's irresponsible.
Risk things for fan lobbies, dude? Really? That just is really pathetic, and it makes you look like you just don't want to do them. I mean, you could play Street Fighter, you could do private lobbies in Call of Duty, you could just mute your mic audio, so if somebody tries to get you in trouble by saying something that they shouldn't on your stream, you don't have any audio from other players. You just have people join, your microphone's muted, and you have lobbies, and you switch people out every so often, you know? Maybe do a couple matches with some people, swap them out for new people. Like, I don't see what the big deal is. It's a reward to give back to people. And for somebody who's an interactive streamer, it's probably the top way to interact with your fans, especially if you're running like 200-300 people. I mean, your viewer base has been down, so why wouldn't you want to try to lure people back in and play with people? Like, you don't have to talk to them. Obviously, Phil doesn't want to talk to his fans, but you can still run lobbies. You could play Left 4 Dead with 3 randoms that donate you whatever amount the day before or help you hit the tips goal. Like, whatever it is, just figure out something fun that people can get involved. But the fucking Scrooge over here doesn't want to do anything with people.
All right, it is. If I do a viewer lobby, the trolls will just come and ruin it for everyone and make it just a waste of everybody's time, and it will disappoint the true fans and viewers.
Really? You just kick them out because you're the lobby host? What? This DSP logic makes 0 sense.
If I show shit in my house, these morons will try to do things to hurt me and my family by trying to, like, mine data about the shit in my house and do messed up stuff. We've already talked about...
Dude, I mean, you also got to self-reflect here, because if that's the case, you can't even show another room in your house because you're so afraid of trolls compromising your family. Maybe it's time to pick up a job application and do something else. Because if you really think that you're in that much danger where you have to have your camera right here and you're not allowed to show anything else in your house, and you feel like you're putting your significant other who's supposedly living with you in danger, it's like, find a job, dude, because this isn't working. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to interact with people. You're focused on these trolls and the people that are supposedly trying to ruin your life to the point where you can't even put on a good stream or have fun anymore. So just hang up the fucking towel, dude.
About this a million times. That's why I'm not going to waste my time on it. All right? Now.
And that's a great way to put it. After saying you won't do viewer lobbies and go, I'm not going to waste my time on it. Yeah, it makes your viewers feel real great, Phil.
I would like to either have valid suggestions on things that can be done in this office. Like, for example, one week we did a Lego night. That was perfect. But now Lego night, we're already doing them. In fact, I'm actually planning on bringing back Lego night next week. I would like to start building the piranha plant Lego that we have that's been sitting over there for many weeks.
This also wasn't even his idea, and it was still a horrible idea for a 43-year-old man to build Legos. And even Lex put him to shame. So it's like he relies on the ideas from the audience to come in to do something, and because no good ideas are coming in for something that's simple for him to do, it's just DSP tries it.
I think it would be cool to bring it back next week and start doing chill nights of that again. All right? So the question is, what should we do for these nights or for these rewards, excuse me. So here's the thing. If no one comes up with a good idea, I told you my idea, no one liked it, then we're just going to keep doing the food. Because the truth is, it's not like we're slowing down on support because we've been doing DSP Tries It. It's quite the opposite. This year has been one of the most supportive years I've ever had.
Yeah, but you just admitted that your viewer base has been down, right? You have the lowest amount of attendance and viewers on your streams that I can recall for a while, dude. But because these few people are coming into his streams and helping him hit these goals, he doesn't even think about like the broader picture that your whole business is being propped up by 2 people. And if these 2 people decide to stop supporting you, you're in trouble, bro. I mean, the people that donate to him now have the most generic names. It's clear that it's one person. Before this video started, the person that got him to the $133 was some guy named Jim on Kick that I've never even heard of before. And he didn't even take the OG badge. He said gift it to someone else. So what does that tell you? It's probably Rare Tricks or whoever else is propping up his stream over there. It's obvious to see that his stream is being supported by no more than like 2 or 3 people. And it's sad. And he can't see past that because he's getting the money and he doesn't care who it comes from as long as he's getting it. Does that work in the immediate future? Sure. You're getting your goals hit, right? Who cares? But you're not doing anything to make sure that you have long-term success. And that's the part that should scare you.
And we're only in April. So why on earth would I stop doing what's working?
And why is he wearing a women's shirt?
Because we have a vocal minority of people who scream that it doesn't work. In fact, I would almost suggest the people who complain about it are people who don't want me to succeed.
Check this out. The vocal minority.
So why on earth would I stop doing what's working? Because we have a vocal minority of people who scream that it doesn't work.
You know how stupid that sounds? For a guy who streams to 300 or 350 people, whatever it is, to say that all these people speaking up in your chat are just the vocal minority is preposterous. And I don't even use that word. It's clear there's no such thing as the vocal minority on a Phil stream. It's clear this is the vocal majority, Phil. Because if there was a majority of people who don't agree with the vocal minority, they would speak up and they would become the vocal majority. So nothing you're saying makes sense here. This is a cope to make himself feel better. Oh yeah, this is just the vocal minority telling me. This is just the same troll on 6 accounts.
In fact, I would almost suggest the people who complain about it are people who don't want me to succeed, but that's why they scream like that, to make me think that what I'm doing is wrong.
To make me think that what I'm doing is wrong, because you're so uncertain of yourself and your content that you're not confident in what you're doing. So you're taking any idea that people are suggesting and obviously throwing it out the window, but you're taking ideas that people are suggesting to work in your content because you're officially out of ideas.
And I'll change, and then people don't like the change. I'm just saying, that seems to happen quite a lot these days. These LARPers who come in and pretend to be fans and viewers, but they're literally just suggesting things that are worse for me. Okay.
That's his new thing. Everybody's a LARPer. Everybody's been a LARPer, Phil. Look at your kick chat. You got a guy in your kick chat right now saying hashtag justice for Tangy. Something Wong Real. Something Wong Real is the guy's name. He must be a LARPer, Phil. Why don't you ban him? Literally everyone is a LARPer, and it's almost too late for you to turn back because you've turned your whole persona and stream and channel into a clown show.
Okay. So, I would like to hear some suggestions, but in the meantime, since DSP Tries It is working, all right, what should we do for the next DSP Tries It? Because we're already a goal in. We're about to hit another goal on this stream. And I like to have the rewards lined up so we all know what we're working toward, as opposed to, oh, we figure it out at the last minute. Okay? So, do we know of any new offerings from any food places right now that I could get for the next DSP Tries It? If not, then what I'll have to do is what I do from time to time. I look at like local restaurants, I look at ethnic food from around here, and I try to see what I can get that's basically like specific to where I live, as opposed to doing some kind of a specialty menu or new item from a chain restaurant. A local food. I think some people like the local foods, but the thing is, they don't always do as well. When I do something local, usually, unless it's something crazy, like for example,
it's hilarious that he talks about his DSP Tries It series. Like, I could do local, but they don't do well when I put the videos up. These are supposed to be a reward for your live stream viewers for supporting your live streams every day. Why the fuck does it matter to them how well the videos do? These people are watching you gobble down food. But to him, Mr. Views, Mr. Money, that's all he cares about. This is the funny thing. He doesn't view this as a reward anymore. It's just something he does when he hits a certain amount of money that he gets. He just orders food. He doesn't view it as a reward for his audience anymore. That's the funny thing.
Katsu Burger did really well because that was just wild, giant burgers that really were good for the camera, and everyone enjoyed how that looked and everything. It was unique. But it was like, for example, I did Venezuelan food, and people didn't really care for that. Greek food we could do, but we've already...
He's just gonna talk about food, dude. That's all this guy talks about is goals and food anymore. That's all I got for this one, y'all. Peace.